Why do most traders lose money even when they have a strategy? Because the market doesn't move in a straight line. Price fluctuates, retraces, expands its range, stops out positions, and triggers emotional decisions. Single entries often fail to account for price movement structure, and attempts to guess the entry point turn trading into chaos. But what if you could use the market's own nature? What if you could work not with a single order, but with a well-structured grid of price levels and strict risk control rules? This is exactly the principle behind Gridmaster Pro EA, a professional automated trading advisor for MetaTrader 5, designed for systematic grid trading with full position management automation. Grid logic as the core strategy. Gridmaster Pro EA operates on a price grid system, where orders are placed at pre-calculated levels with a fixed step in points. Automatic range calculation, key feature. The advisor supports 5 modes for defining trading boundaries. Range off mode, manual control. You manually set the minimum and maximum price in the minimum price and maximum price parameters, and the grid is formed strictly within these boundaries. This is ideal for trading in known price zones or working with support and resistance levels. Range daily mode, daily range. The system automatically analyzes the maximum and minimum price for the last trading day, or for a specified number of days. For example, if you set the auto range days parameter to 1, the advisor will find the highest and lowest points over the last 24 hours and build the grid exactly within this range. If you specify 3, the system will analyze a 3-day period and use the global price movement boundaries for that time. Range weekly mode, weekly range. The advisor analyzes price history for the last week or for a specified number of weeks in the auto range days parameter. This is especially useful for instruments with stable weekly cycles, such as currency pairs or gold. The grid automatically adapts to weekly volatility, capturing key price zones. Range monthly mode, monthly range. The system finds the maximum and minimum price for the last month or several months, depending on the auto range days parameter value. This is ideal for long-term grid trading on instruments with wide monthly ranges. Range custom mode, custom period. You specify the exact start date in the price range start parameter and the exact end date in the price range end parameter. The advisor will analyze price history strictly for this time period and use the obtained boundaries to build the grid. This provides absolute flexibility if you want to test the strategy on a specific historical period or adapt the grid to unique market conditions. How it works, technically. After selecting the automatic range mode, the advisor accesses historical data on the selected time frame. By default, the daily D1 timeframe is used, which is specified in the auto-range timeframe parameter, but you can select any from M1 minute to MN monthly. The system sequentially processes all bars in the specified period, finds the minimum low price and maximum high price, and uses these values as boundaries for placing the grid orders. For example, if over the last 3 days the minimum USD price was 1.0500 and the maximum was 1.0800, then the grid will be built exactly in the range from 1.0500 to 1.0800. All orders will be placed with a fixed step in points, specified in the grid step pips parameter, evenly within this range. Automatic range update. The system analyzes the market and updates the grid structure once per hour when a new H1 bar forms. This means that every hour the advisor recalculates the range boundaries based on current data. If volatility increases, the range expands. If the market narrows, the range becomes more compact. This eliminates frequent rebuilds, ensures logic stability, and allows adaptation to current volatility, working within the real market range. The grid is built strictly according to set parameters and updates without trader intervention. Practical example. Imagine you're trading gold. You set the range daily mode with the auto range days parameter equal to 5. The advisor analyzes the last 5 trading days, finds that the minimum price was 2600 S and the maximum was 2650 S. You set the grid step pips parameter to 10 and the number of orders parameter to 50. The system will automatically place 50 buy stop and sell stop orders evenly in the range from 2600 points SAR to 2650 SAR with a 10-point step. Every hour, when a new H1 bar forms, the advisor recalculates the range. If the boundaries over the last 5 days have shifted, the grid automatically rebuilds. Old irrelevant orders are deleted, new ones are placed at current levels. You don't do anything manually. The system is fully automated. Direction and trading structure control. Gridmaster Pro EA supports 3 operating modes: configured by the grid trade direction parameter. Grid buy mode, buy only trading. Grid sell mode, sell only trading. Grid both mode, two-way grid. This allows strategy adaptation for trending, ranging, and transitional market phases. Each order is placed only when all safety conditions are met, without guesswork and manual intervention. Intelligent duplication protection. Before placing each order, the advisor checks a radius of half the grid step. If an active order or open position already exists in this zone, duplication does not occur. This maintains clean grid structure and prevents order conflicts. The system automatically tracks distances between levels and eliminates random order accumulation in a single price zone, limits and overtrading protection. The advisor never opens trades chaotically. Before placing orders, key parameters are checked. Maximum allowed spread, specified in the max spread pips parameter. Order limit per symbol, set by the max orders per symbol parameter. Daily order limit, managed by the max orders per day parameter. Total number of active orders, if at least one condition is violated. Trading is temporarily blocked. The daily limit, activated by the daily limit parameter, restricts the maximum number of entries per day. At the start of a new trading day, the counter automatically resets, and the system resumes order placement. This protects the deposit from aggressive market phases, news events, and low liquidity. Double margin reserve, critical protection. The system requires a double reserve of free margin before placing each order. This is a critically important protection that prevents margin call during unexpected market movements. If there is insufficient free margin, the advisor automatically blocks trading until a safe level of funds is restored. Lot size is always adjusted to the broker's acceptable values, eliminating execution errors. Risk management and volume calculation. Gridmaster Pro EA supports two lot calculation modes, configured by the lot method parameter. Lot mode fixed, fixed size, specified in the fixed lot size parameter. Lot mode percent, calculation based on balance percentage with 3 risk levels, selected by the risk level parameter. Risk low, low risk, risk medium, medium risk, risk high, high risk. When calculating from balance percentage, the system automatically determines trading volume based on current account state and selected risk level. This allows strategy scaling for any deposit size and maintains risk proportionality. Stop loss, take profit, trailing. Stop and break even. Each trade can use stop loss in points, configured by the stop loss pips parameter. Take profit in points, configured by the take profit pips parameter. Automatic trailing stop, activated by the trailing stop parameter. Break-even transfer, enabled by the break-even parameter. All protective mechanisms work strictly from the entry price, not from intermediate levels. Trailing stop activates when the position reaches the profit level specified by the trailing start pips parameter. After activation, the stop loss automatically follows price movement at a distance set by the trailing distance pips parameter, with a movement step set by the trailing step pips parameter. This locks in accumulated profit and protects the position from reversal. Break-even moves the stop loss to the break-even level with an offset specified by the break-even offset pips parameter, as soon as the position gains the number of profit points specified by the break-even start pips parameter. If necessary, stop loss or take profit can be completely disabled by setting the value to 0. In this case, position management is transferred to trailing and break-even mechanisms. All protective levels correctly account for broker restrictions and work even during high volatility. Automatic cleanup of outdated orders. The advisor automatically deletes irrelevant pending orders if price has moved a distance greater than 2 grid steps. This maintains trading structure relevance and prevents triggering of outdated irrelevant levels. The system continuously monitors the position of all pending orders and adjusts the grid according to current price movement. Information panel and manual control. Gridmaster Pro EA can display a built-in information panel activated by the Show Panel parameter, showing in real time daily profit, weekly profit, monthly profit, total account profit. Trade history is displayed directly on the chart when the trade history display parameter is enabled. Profitable trades are highlighted with color set by the Buy Trade Color parameter, losing trades with color from the Sell Trade Color parameter. The built-in Close Profitable button allows closing all profitable positions with one click if you want to lock in results before take profit triggers. This is a convenient manual control tool during sharp market movements or before important news. Instruments and testing. The advisor is optimally suited for Forex currency market, USD, GBP/USD, precious metals, XAU/USD, XAG/USD, energy markets, Brent, WTI oil, cryptocurrencies Bitcoin, Ethereum, stock indices, S&P 500, Dow Jones. Gridmaster Pro EA is fully compatible with MetaTrader 5 Strategy Tester. You can test the strategy on several years of historical data, optimize grid parameters, select optimal distance between orders, configure daily limits, and adapt all parameters for each trading instrument individually. Who Gridmaster Pro EA is for? This advisor is designed for traders who value structure, discipline, control, and automation. No emotions, no impulsive decisions, no chaos. Only system, only rules, only control. Test Gridmaster Pro EA in strategy. Tester, select optimal settings, and start trading with full control over every aspect of the strategy. Your path to profit starts here. Forex-EA.com